then you go there slowly.
There's a large cruise ship in. Isn't that beautiful? Stunning.
Oh, no, don't. You go walk out.
nice. It's overcast, so it makes it really comfortable. Nice breeze. After going for my walk, I'm going to go for a swim. Had a nice breakfast. There's a buffet. Filled my belly. Now it's time to walk it off. Let's go for a walk down to Willie's Rock, which is a very popular tourist spot for lots of people getting pictures and videos. And that's down at Station 1. Last night was great. There's so much live music here. It's incredible. So many amazing musicians. Lots of people enjoying. Some paddle boards here. People jogging. It is so relaxing here. Lots of people walking the, I call it the boardwalk, but it's where all the stores are. I'm shooting this on my DJI Pocket 3, and I'm thoroughly enjoying this vid camera also. So easy to use. Very simple to take out that micro SD card and download, upload. I'm back to using my, last night when I was swimming, I was using my DJI Action 5 Pro. That hasn't got a lot of usage because I haven't really been out swimming a lot or in bad condition weather-wise. But that camera is very nice also. Two great products. I have that 360. I haven't even using the 360 or that little mini one. I haven't used a few cameras that I purchased, but I'll get around to it. So this is what it's like if you come to Boracay. To me, this weather's perfect. I don't want it too sunny. And it's too hot. Not very comfortable. This is perfect weather for me. It is warm out and it's a nice breeze. Few sailboats out. Actually just one sailboat. And other boats. Lots of people taking pictures for their memories. Look at that, isn't that cute? Oh, beautiful. They got their Boracay shirts and dresses on. Making nice memories right there. Well, we still got a ways to go. We've already walked from down there where you see all those boats. That's Station 3. So this should be about, I would think, Station 2 right here. It's a good walk. Last night, I was walking down D Mall area. Not as busy as previous. Might have just been the time frame that I chose to walk. Still lots of people though. Lots of shops. Lots of options for you if you're a foodie. So if you're a foodie or a shopper, you got a lot of options here. Lots of things to check out. Personally, I like to walk and just relax and enjoy. Look at the color of the water. I don't know if that's gonna show up on the camera or not. The video I should say. But I love the turquoise, the color of the water. I just love that. It's amazing. Feels so good. Is early to educate yourself on prices and look at different sites that offer vacation possibilities. And if your memory's not good, write it down, take a screenshot, because what you're going to find is when you go to different sites, I'll go to Booking.com, Expedia, and so many others out there, for example, the prices are going to vary on the same resort. And what's important is you look at what you're actually getting also. Don't skip that. So if you can, if you're a breakfast person, I would recommend whatever you're looking to book, get that one included. Because that way you're not stressed out in the morning having to look for a place to eat. And buffets are good because it gives you a good selection. But when I was at Cocoa Grove, you got just meal decisions. It wasn't a buffet, but their meal is really good for breakfast at Cocoa Grove, and as many coffees as you would like. So they give you fruit, and they give you a choice of your breakfast, Filipino or American style. So no complaints there. You can watch videos for that. But coming to these other resorts that I've come to, especially here, I would recommend you get it included. Because if you've had a exciting day, late night, and you get up early in the morning and you're exhausted, you really don't want to be going to look for a place to for breakfast. Whereas if you have the resort, you just go and eat there. Makes life a lot more simplified, starting of your day. Because you only have so many hours when you're coming to visit. The time goes by very quickly, guys. I'm sure you know that. If you've been not going anywhere yourself, seems like when you arrived, it's almost time to leave. So going here, I recommend no less than 8 nights. Many people come just for 3 days. For me personally, that's way too short. I know it's costly, but this is something that you're coming to enjoy to do. Save up your money and enjoy it. That's what I would say. Highly recommend. Food-wise, eating here, my other videos, and I was screenshotting or videoing different places and prices. They're all over the place. Now, you could go and eat at unhealthy places or really cheap places, and you can save a lot of money. Or you could try to walk a little bit further out of the resort and try to find some locals. You know, and you could likely maybe get $350, $400 per person. That's still, let's just say 1,000. Let's round that off to 1,000. Let's say you got your breakfast included. Now you're going to have lunch / dinner for me. And let's just say we'll give that 1,000. Then you're going to have your dinner. But you're going to have snacks in between too. You're going to have coffee, getting some different things. So dinner is the most expensive. Now there's places where, again, you can go cheap. You don't have to spend a lot. Just depends on what you like to eat, I guess. I was walking around last night. Prices have come down since the last time I was here. Stuff that was $1,400 per person has come down to 1,000. That's substantial. That is substantial. So I noticed a lot of the prices have dropped here, which is good. That helps their tourism, because you've already paid a lot of money to get here and to stay here, and you don't want to be dropping a whole lot of cash for just eating. So I would say that what I was checking out last night, per day for 2 people, we're talking about coffees, breakfast, and lunch, dinner. You could end up as low as, I would say, 4,000 for a couple. That's low, guys. That's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's being on a budget. Whereas for myself, I seem to be averaging, I already have that breakfast included, but just with those other 2, I seem to be averaging around anywhere from 4,000 to 6,000 a day. Excursions. There's lots of different excursions, and what you're going to find when you're booking, you're going to be offered different excursions. The challenge is to try to pick the days that you want to go, and they will be less expensive, I have found, paying for them ahead of time. When you're walking here up in this area here, you will be constantly hammered for seafood dinner and for excursions. And if you've done your research, you will find their prices are not cheap. So here's a bunch of boats here that'll be going on different excursions. A lot of these will be going for the sunset. So talking about the excursions again, do your research. If you can pay online and have proper timing, schedule yourself. Make sure you put it in your day timer, leaving yourself. I like to end up, you're going to know some of them are 4 hours, some of them for 8 hours, some of them for 3 hours. They're all over the place. So you want to make sure that you allow yourself some time. The number one excursion that I would highly recommend for you is to get a tuk-tuk and travel around the island. And they'll take you to different, if you want to call it tourists or hot spots, where you can stop and check it out. That's one that I would highly recommend. Which has the keyhole one. It has where we're going to right now. So right here you'll see this docking. These are for excursions. They set up this floating bridge and people are going out onto the different boats. And there's island hopping. So again, this depends on how long you're going to be here and what your budget is, because this is where the money will go very fast. For 2 people, on the average, I found that I've been spending around 60,000 pesos for excursions. And that's not doing all the excursions. You can do a ride in a helicopter. There's a lot of different excursions. So check it out. See what you like. But I would highly recommend, when you are booking your ticket or booking your place to stay, you'll usually see excursions options available at a discount. If you've done your research, you will see that you're saving a substantial amount of money pre-booking and paying. And then this is something you don't have to worry about when you come here. Oh, look at all those people. People are getting off, people are coming on. See all the people over here? These are all people that are going on these different excursions. See all the people here waiting to get their excursion. They're waiting for their time. They go walk. The floating bridge. It's at Station 1.
Ay, di siya ganang. Di siya ganahan. Dahil mo ni may ngani dito daran na ba? Ganahan ra og ka ng plain ra nga kuan.
Yung alin, ma'am?
Yung plain lang.
Yung plain?
Oo.
Parang ano lang. Gusto niyo sa ano, TV?
Oh, tapos na. Ngayon, mamaya.
Mamaya, law na.
Parang ganyan. Or 3.
Dahil ma'am, may TV ma'am sa may mainland.
Mainland.
Hindi naman, sakay kayo ng
Sa McDo raw. Asa din na mag-TV? Ito?
Ma'am, sa may ano kayo?
Sakay? Banda?
Hindi. Papunta kayo sa kabilang
Island.
Island. Tapos,
Okay.
may mga service naman yun. Answer, pure talaga na to. American.
Famous Willie's Rock. Lots of people coming here to get pictures. It's like its own little island. And we're walking to the island. We're parting the ocean, guys. Look. We're not walking on the water though. But you're going to see lots of people getting pictures. So again, don't get caught paying to come see Willie's Rock. Just walk the beach. It's at Station 1. And if you're at Station 3 like I am, sure it's a good walk, but you're here to enjoy the day, right? You want to pay? Hey. It's amazing, eh? How there can be a trees just growing on the top of the rocks, and that they're able to withstand all the storms. It's incredible. You see all the people gathering and taking pictures. And we know why, right? See all the people? Lots of people here. Now you know why there's lots of people coming here. Beautiful. There you go. The famous Willie's Rock. Lots of people coming in for poses. Isn't that cool how the rock is? I believe this is all volcano. But look at that tree. That's incredible, that tree just growing there. And how strong it's got to be able to withstand when they get the bad storms here. So there you go, the famous Willie's Rock.
Ang hirap naman.
Mother Nature there. Tomorrow that sandbar will likely be gone. You know that? What's that?